thing ever. I have just gotten back from the vet with my little sausage dog who thinks she's just gonna stand. Are you coming? You coming? With my little sausage dog here. And one of the coolest things about my dog is that she is actually the type of dog that will get mad at you and just drop a deuce on the floor. And what is really cool about that is that every time she goes to the vet, she drops a deuce on the floor because she's getting shots and everything else. And we go down there, she gets her rabies shot, she gets her distemperament, and then I turn around and I put her on the floor, and we're getting ready to go. I'm going up to pay for everything, and I turn around and she's just squatting, just staring at me. Just dropping a poop. And I look over and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, I'm really sorry about that. If you have something I can clean it up with, I'll gladly get it. And they're like, no, we'll get it. We needed to get a specimen sample anyway. They did all the tests. They didn't need a specimen sample. I don't know what they could have wanted that for. Why do they want your poop? Pook. Hey, sausage. Why did they want your poop? But either way, that was a very eventful thing for me. I had a lot of fun down there. I liked that. In other news, my cats were playing. There's a towel and a sponge on my floor. But in other news, as I was saying, this particular veterinarian thought that, if you guys can see my shirt, I have a rainbow shirt on. It's like an American flag, but with rainbow stripes. And the thing about that is that there's some assumptions that can be made from that. My veterinarian is one of the people who made that type of assumption, because I kept referring to Jackie as my roommate, because for those of you that don't know, Pook is our dog. I lived with Jackie for like 3 years, and we got a dog together. Ta-da! She's my best friend. She's still my best friend. She's always gonna be my best friend. I don't live with her anymore, but ooh, wow, that's some good lighting. Hot damn! That's this window. That is an awesome window. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, so this is our dog. She's always gonna be our dog. Very happy day. And I kept saying my roommate. And out of nowhere, this vet, he goes, your roommate or your boyfriend? And I'm like, I didn't take offense from it. And he didn't mean it in an offensive way. You can tell by the way he said it. He didn't mean it in any negative way. He was just trying to call me on my bull. And I'm like, well, my roommate, her name's on the paperwork, and her name is Jacqueline. So, what do you want me to say about this? Like, where are we going here? And it was comical. I mean, it was very unprofessional of him. I will say that. It was very unprofessional of him to make that type of assumption, and to not only make the assumption, but question somebody on it as a... I hit my lamp. And question somebody on it as a customer. Some of you may say that it was, deserved. Some of you may say it was karma. Some of you may say it's just the way the world is balancing out for the mean things I have done in my past. But I just say that things are not as funny as they once were, because what was very comical to me at one point, because my dog had pooped at the vet's office, has gotten exponentially less funny now that I have noticed that she has tracked that same poop all the way across my back seat, causing me to have to go out there in this freaking heat wave that we've got going on. It is currently a heat index of 110 degrees outside here in sunny Rockford, Illinois. We have an actual temperature of 96 degrees with a very, very high humidity level, and I had to go out there and disinfect my seats in this type of weather. This is disgusting. I step outside for like 2 minutes and I'm sweating. And now I have to go out there and clean up this animal's poop. Pook! It's your poop! Stop wagging your tail! It's your poop! Go clean up your own poop! You're awful. Stop it. It's not funny. Don't wag. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look at she's so cute. How does she get so cute? I don't understand. I want so bad to be mad at her and I just can't do it. I hate you. We do have a silver lining to this shitty day. Okay, we do have a silver lining to the day, and that is that my good friend Ben. Hi Ben! From Not Very Unique Gaming. I will put his link on the screen for you guys to go click it and check him out. He does Let's Plays and all that type of stuff. He's very big into live streaming, and he always has a face cam on so you guys can see that pretty smile of his. But he is actually coming over and he's bringing me a motherboard to throw into his computer for him, which is right here on my table, because I built this computer for him probably about a month and a half ago, if I had to guess. I don't remember exactly how long it's been. But he has recently started having computer problems, like he can't get it to boot. It will boot straight up to a black screen for whatever reason, and actually, we have Jackie here. So, Jackie has just arrived, but what I was saying is that Ben has been having problems with his computer to the point of it not actually booting properly, so I've narrowed it down to what I believe is a motherboard issue. I have tried it with different RAM, I have tried it with a different graphics card, I have tried it with a different power supply, I have tried it with, hi Jackie.
Got your mail.
Got my mail, she got my mail. I've tried it with basically every spare part I could think of, except for a motherboard, because I don't have another Intel motherboard to test it with. So he has received his board today, or yesterday, it might have been yesterday, but he's bringing that over today, and I'm going to completely rebuild the computer for him and hopefully get him up and running and maybe get him to return this motherboard, because it's just no bueno. I don't know how far over the return period he is, because he tried having another friend build the computer for him before he let me, and this other friend didn't know what he was doing. Like, I guess there was some weird stuff with it. Like, his friend was like, oh yeah, I can build that for you, and then he brought him all the parts, and he was like, yeah, let's just look up a YouTube video. So, he came to me instead, which I do charge for building and stuff, but he got it done properly, and the only downside is that I think that whoever tried to build it for him before might have screwed his motherboard, because when he brought me that case right there with all of the parts in it, his friend had just left it with the motherboard attached and all of the parts sitting on top of it. Nothing was screwed in, nothing was attached, it was all just hanging in there and bouncing around. And yeah, so
that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. I've installed the motherboard, and it's not doing anything. That's what I'm getting still. We might have more to do. But in other news, it has been really dry where I live for quite some time. And now it is not. It is coming down hard. Whoa. Look at, oh Jesus. Just look at that storm, man. Oh, it's so crazy out here right now. Oh, skies are doing work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm getting wet. Okay. Okay, I'm going back in. I'm going back in. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's a little damp. A little damp out there.
Are you wet?
I'm not wet. No, I got a little wet. Not very.
Is your camera okay?
My camera is okay. Hi. I was looking to make sure I wasn't covering the speaker. I'm sorry. But I don't know what to do with this guy. All we get is a black screen and a mouse. And now I've traded out all of his pieces. All that's left is that I need his Windows install disk that he threw away. 7. So, basically, what's going on now is I'm having to completely reinstall Windows to see if the motherboard is properly being found by the computer, because Intel apparently behaves slightly differently than AMD, which is when I got a new motherboard, all I had to do was just reactivate Windows and click that, yes, I have added a new device, and it found it perfectly fine. But with Intel, apparently it's just like, what's a motherboard? I have done it. Ben is all back up and running. We have reinstalled Windows. We have installed his new motherboard. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I might be able to. I have this lamp that I clip onto the table, and I might be able to show you guys what's going on inside of the computer. It's a very crappy bulb, I'm sorry. But you can see I just got his wonderful new motherboard installed. I didn't do anything for him as far as cable management goes, because that's what he paid for. But he's all set up in that aspect. This is his old motherboard, which I have no idea what happened to it, but he is a little over the RMA period, so there's nothing I can really do about that. You might have noticed his fans in his computer aren't spinning right now. That is also something I have yet to touch up. Basically the fan controller on the top of this guy, just these little knobs, for whatever reason they stopped working. And they worked fine, like 100% fine when I sold it to him. Ben. But you guys, for real, go check him out. I will put his link on the screen once again. Not Very Unique Gaming. His name is Ben. He will be here shortly to pick up his computer. And I'm calling it here for the vlog because we have had rain, we have had sun, we have had poop and computer repairs and Jackie and Ben. We have had absolutely everything we can, even my dog getting stabbed with needles. So I'm calling it here. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. You know, love and appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you guys in the next one.